Hey, folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. Today, Tuesday, April 5th, 2011. Well, folks, the markets opened flat to slightly lower, but since then, light volume has taken over. The markets have floated higher. We actually just recently took out this blue trend line of resistance right here and have actually gone into the pivot top from basically last Friday. If you take the last Friday high and take a trend line and just draw it across, you can see that was a perfect scalping opportunity right here, and now we're hitting for the second time that resistance, which is at 133.75. So 133.75, again, good for a scalp right here. You can see the pullback that came in, and now we're retesting it. Generally, the thought process is the second time you hit that level, you do not go for the scalp. It's first times only, especially when volume is light. Remember, you always err on the side of caution in light volume on the short side, but can look for longs a lot easier in light volume. All right, and again, you can see from any little bit of a action today, the markets essentially made their low in the first 10-20 minutes of the day, and since then have basically floated up. And that's a light volume characteristic 100% of the time. Okay, Dow right now up 31.5 points, NASDAQ up 16, S&P's up about 5. We've had a good little reversal off some lows on Apple. Apple was getting hammered this morning after a rebalancing in the indexes of Apple, but that stock has now surged back, is now basically on the flat line. Google's taking a little bit of a hit today. Let's take a look at Google. And just note here, down at the lows of the day, down about 16 points. There was a couple good scalps in the intraday stock chat on Google, but if you take a look at the daily chart, you can see a bear flag. That's a bear flag right there, folks. Down to the 200, you knew you were going to get a bounce. In fact, I gave that to my research center members as a bounce play at the 200 moving average on Google. It was a beautiful move up. Now it's starting to go back down off the bear flag. And again, if you want calls like the Google, the Apple, these type of swing trades, just take the free trial of the research center, folks. Go to In the Money Stocks. You see the free trial banner everywhere. You can take it and again make tons of money by utilizing it. And again, decide to stick with us if you decide it's good enough. And again, it will be good enough, making you money hand over fist. All right, going back to the spiders again, we're going to touch on the dollar. The dollar's having a classic move today. The market, again, if we go to your intraday 10-minute, has floated higher here into a double top. That double tap's still good resistance, as you can see from last Friday's high. Now, the key is also to recognize what's driving this market up. Why is the market floating up? Well, part of it is light volume, of course. The other part is the dollar. Look at this, folks. The dollar again falling on a gap up. Basically, this is the new characteristic of what the Federal Reserve and the big players out there are doing to keep the market up. You have the dollar open up higher and fade the dollar all day. Computer programs, black box trading programs are utilized in this sense to do the opposite of what the dollar does. And again, think of it like this. As the dollar declines, the dollar's worth less. Therefore, companies traded in U.S. dollars must go higher. Computer programs are being kind of programmed to trade that way. So if you want the markets to go up, just have the dollar open up higher and have the dollar fall throughout the day, and the markets will go higher. I know it sounds a little crazy to think like that, but I'm telling you right now, black box institutional programs are being programmed this way because it makes sense. If the dollar goes down 10%, equity stock values in the U.S. must rise 10% to stay with their natural value. It's the same thing as with gold. Assume that a stock price of a company is like gold. It's a floating value given to it by investors. As dollars are printed, that value has to go up relative to the falling value of the dollar. Just like gold. Gold goes up because the dollar falls. Same thing. So you have these black box trading programs being utilized and programmed to do the opposite. And therefore, when the dollar falls here, the markets are going to go in the opposite direction, just like that. It's cool stuff, guys. I mean, if you can grasp it, and again, small minds probably can't grasp this. Better minds, more smart, institutional kind of thought processes can grasp this type of methodology, and you can understand it. If you can understand it, you can be a pro trader. You can be a great swing trader. You can make tons of money. All right, let's talk about some other things here. Dollar again, weak on the day. Not surprising, obviously, based on the printing that the Federal Reserve continues to do out there. GLD is having a huge day, monster day on the GLD. This is a confirming move on the daily chart, breaking out to new all-time highs up here. We are trading right now at new all-time highs on the GLD. It is a truly an amazing move. All right, and again, we'll continue to follow and see how everything plays out here. But that's what we have going on right now. All right. Let me just see what else is moving here. And again, there's the little banner. I want to give you guys a good sense. Make sure you understand that. And we'll go on to some next charts now. Quickly here, guys, taking a look at silver, the SLV. You can see a big day on the SLV, although not quite up as much as you would expect with gold doing what it's doing. The GLD having a huge, huge day. But either way, commodities continue to rip higher. Take a look at the USO today. USO is a little differing scenario here with the USO still down. Gold, silver, unbelievably hot. But again, we have oil down slightly. A couple things to go over. First of all, take a look at Amazon, guys. This is a great one right here. Amazon.com. I want to give you guys the level that it hit today. I made this call in the intraday stock chat for a short on Amazon. I even like it as a swing trade short at this level. See the gap fill right here? See the gap fill on the daily? Take that gap fill, draw it right across, and look at what you do. You touch the pivot high to the penny, essentially, on Amazon.com. That's how you know it's a great play right there, folks. Right there, a fantastic little short. And again, between 186 and a quarter to 186.50, and the stock pulling right off that level. It's pulled back as much as $1.50 off that level, inching up a little bit. If we go to the intraday, you can see it even better. Right here is where it pierced and touched that level. Look at the pullback you had off of that. Imagine just going short right there at the pivot top and holding it and enjoying the profits as they come in. Remember, free trial, folks. Free trial of the Research Center, free trial of the intraday stock chat. This is what it's all about, making the money that we've been making here. And again, you have more access and granted by the free trial. Test it out for free, and then again, sign for life. That's what, again, everyone seems to be doing these days. All right. Again, as I said, market continuing to hold slightly higher today. It's not a big update by any stretch. If we go back to the SPY, it's a solid update. Up about 45 cents on the SPY. That pivot top continuing to hold right here. And again, MasterCard's up, Intel's up, Chevron's having a good day. This stock just continues to be a powerhouse. 110 right now is the major resistance level. We're under it by about 45 cents at this point, but 110 looks to be a major, major level on Chevron as this stock has continued to just spiral up, up, and away. All right, thinking about anything else here, let's take a look. Financials are kind of mixed today. You have Bank of America up basically flat to positive, up 3 cents. Wells Fargo up 37 cents, which isn't bad. JP Morgan's up 31 cents, which is okay, but Goldman's down about 35 cents. So, you see the financials up mostly, but it's a little on the weaker side. Apple Computer has now turned again to the positive side. Look at this reversal today on Apple. By the way, you want to know why Apple reversed right at the level, and you want to know how you would have known to buy it? You could have been in the intraday stock chat. Yesterday, I gave out this exact level, folks. I'm not kidding you. I kid you not. At the exact low of today, yesterday I said watch this level. I found this level by looking at the pivot low. Draw that line directly across. Look at the low tail right there. 336. Bam. Buy Apple at 336. You're up $5. Just on a one intraday play. You could hold it as a swing trade too, probably. It's probably inch up a little bit more. But either way, you're up $5, $5-6 here. Why not take some profits and run? There have been some great plays. I gave out Prana today, P-R-A-N. Take a look at this, folks. Guess what price I gave this to my chat room at? I even posted it on Twitter. For those of you that want to follow me, go sign up. Follow me, Gareth Soloway, on Twitter. And again, I gave it right here. Right there. $2.45. Within 10 minutes, it hit $2.75. Look at that move. Would be nice to be long that move, huh? 12-15% gain on this thing as it pops up. And since then, it's consolidated off of that. But that's a great trade right there, folks. Anyway you cut it, made a lot of money. People in the chat made anywhere between 10 and 30 cents essentially on that play. And it was a no-brainer because the chart setup on the daily was perfect. Look at that move. Look at the consolidation. Beautiful bullish consolidation. I saw on the level 2. I was following level 2. That's how I saw this play. 20,000 bidder jumped up. And all of a sudden, as soon as I saw that, I yelled out, buy, 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 P-R-A-N. People buy. It runs. 30 cents later, bam. Beautiful trade on a $2 stock. All right, guys, again, come to InTheMoneyStocks.com. Sign up for the free trial of the Research Center. Sign up for the free trial of the chat room. That's what you're looking to do. Make some money for free for 1 week, as the free trial is 1 week long. And again, we'll be seeing you around. Take care, guys.